What's up, everybody? Another hobby update and some more red talons. So real quick again, if you don't know, the red talons are a Iron Hand successor. So I will be running these guys in a full army list from the Space Marines Codex Iron Hands Chapter Tactics with the Clan Rock Hand supplement because it's still valid. So this was my test model and it worked out very well, so I decided to continue with that concept, which is lead belcher base, known oil wash, then a silver dry brush over that, and then to me a clear red over all of that. And these guys are from 5th Company, which is why they have the black shoulder pad trim. And I'm pleased with the result still. I think this is going to look like a very nice force in mass once it's fully done, of course. But it's coming together with just 3 models. The look, I really like it. It's different. You're not really going to confuse these guys necessarily with your standard way people paint up red for other chapters out there, like Blood Angels, Blood Ravens, Red Wolves, Angels and Carmine, stuff like that. So that's good. I like that it'll stand out, when next to forces like that. I really liked it to me a clear range. They have other colors than just red. I know they have blue, I believe green, yellow, and orange, and they'll all work out to a similar effect if you do it the way I just mentioned. So this Tactical Marine, I posed him a little bit differently from this guy, and on his base I utilized a bit from the Warhammer 40k basing kit, which is a nice thing to buy if you're going to be building a 40k army, of course. A lot of cool stuff in there. So with that said, I put that bit here. What I did is I took a small screwdriver and I basically reduced the thickness of the cork over here like by half roughly. I glued it down and then I put around it glue and modeling sand so it looks like it was blended in and not sitting oddly on top of the cork. So I think it worked out pretty well. I kept it subtle. I didn't want too much competing with the metallic red look, so the rebar of course got a metallic tone because it's rebar. And that's that Tactical Marine. Now this model is going to be my HQ, and it's Tartaros Terminator armor, not Legion because it has a Crux Terminatus on it. I bought this back when it did first come out, which was during the Badab war books, I believe. And at that time, I didn't think we were really going to get the Horse Heresy range like we got. So if I knew then that that was going to happen, I would have not bought this kit and I would have got Cataphractii armor instead because I prefer Cataphractii armor. But this is the first time I'm utilizing one of the models from the Tartaros Terminator kit. And it's a nice kit, I just prefer Cataphractii armor. So being the HQ, but being red talons, I felt that ornateness would not be the way to go, so I kept them relatively simple. There was a little casting problem on his torso back there in that corner, so I just made it look like battle damage, no harm, no foul. Combi Melta, which is going to be run as the Clan Ralcan Betrayer's Bane Relic, which is a Melta weapon. Well, Combi Melta, obviously, but the Melta part is not one use only, so you can fire it every turn if you want to, so I think it's definitely worthwhile to utilize that as a chapter relic. And this axe I picked because it looks cool, and I can run it as a relic blade. Yeah, I know it's an axe, but it's bladed, so relic blade. And I made his weapons copper just to stand out and be different from the others in the force, so that's why I went with copper. I like the copper look from Vallejo's liquid metal range, so that's why I went with it. I felt it would be a different thing than going gold, as would be my typical choice. So this transfer was from the Forge World Iron Hands transfer sheet. I just did it to be different on this guy, just to give it more of a Iron Handsy feel, you could say, because they are successors of them. So I wanted to kind of incorporate that a little bit. But I didn't want to make him look all bionic-y because I wanted him in Terminator armor, and I don't really have bionic bits for that anyway. So with that said, those are my red talons thus far. Next up on the chopping block is actually another Deathwing model, so that'll be fun to do, but I just started on it, so it's going to take some time. After that will probably be another Red Talon. I'm not sure if it'll be, or Red Talons technically is their name, but anyway, I don't know if it's going to be another Bolter Marine, or if it's going to be the Sergeant for the squad, because I have to find, and it's going to take some time to do this, the bionic bits that I had from Forge World. I believe I still have that. I don't think I gave that away. So the bionic bits from Forge World, if I still have those, that package, which is the that cool looking power fist and bionic legs and arms and whatnot, I want to utilize some of those bits for the Sergeant because they are Iron Hand successors after all. So I'm going to wait to see if I can find that before trying to build it. But in the meantime, I could always build another Bolter Marine. But even still, I have a question for you all. Because it's been a while since I've done anything with powered armored models, because I'm a Deathwing guy, and that's what I've been doing for a long time. So, any suggestions for a nice, potent Sergeant build for a tactical squad? I typically did them with Power Fist or Power Sword. It was very simple, but we didn't have many options back when I did it. So we have a bit more options now. I'm curious what would be considered a good tactical Marine Sergeant build. So leave me your thoughts in the comment section, and when it comes time for me to make that model, I'll look and take it into consideration. So let me know. Anyways, that's really it. So thanks for checking these guys out. I'm really liking how it looks. It's 3 models in, and it looks cohesive, and it's a nice look when this becomes a full squad of tactical Marines, and as it becomes a full army, I think it's going to look really neat. So that's cool. Anyways, that's it. So until next time, take it easy.